You know, football's being a little overshadowed by something called Hurricane Dorian.
That's
Correct.
Right, yeah. A lot of concern along the Carolina coastline. This is a giant storm system. Take a look at the size of this, the radar picture. Hurricane force winds extend out 60 miles. Tropical storm force winds extend 175 miles. That's why far inland, they're going to get the effects of this right now. Heavy rain impacting Charleston, South Carolina. Storm surge, a major problem there. In addition to that, the winds, obviously, a major factor. Winds 115 miles per hour. So this has gained strength. It's sitting over very warm ocean water where that water temperature has to be 80 degrees from the surface to 100 feet down to really fuel up the atmosphere. Moving north at about 8 miles per hour. The current position is about 80 miles just to the southeast of Charleston, South Carolina. You can see the storm system right there. So hurricane force winds extend out 60 miles from right there. Not impacting hurricane force winds in Charleston. They're going to start getting this tropical storm force winds. 2 o'clock today, you can see the position just to the east of Charleston, South Carolina as a Category 2 hurricane. Tracking northeast, this is tomorrow morning, very early, about 2 a.m. You can see the winds 105 miles per hour. Eventually, will track and move pretty close to the outer banks of North Carolina. Could impact the Carolina coastline somewhere between maybe Morehead City, maybe Cape Lookout, or maybe even the outer banks of North Carolina. Check out these wind gusts that we're getting right now. Around Hilton Head, winds gusting to 58 miles per hour. These are tropical storm force winds. Winds gusting to 59 at Charleston, 20 at Myrtle Beach, 26 at Wilmington. As you look inland, no major problems. Winds gusting to about 26 miles an hour at Columbia, South Carolina. Storm surge, tidal flooding, a major problem. 5 to 8 feet anywhere along the coastal sections of North Carolina around the Outer Banks, all the way down into Charleston, South Carolina. Storm surge could be anywhere from about 5 to 9 feet. Here's what we have as far as the warnings. That's a hurricane warning in effect from Charleston, Garden City, Myrtle Beach area, Wilmington, all the way towards the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Tropical storm force winds are going to cause this to be a tropical storm warning from all the way from Kinston to Florence, right down to Bamberg, around the Orangeburg area of South Carolina. And that does include counties which are about 50 to 60 miles from the Charlotte metro area. So what we're going to see today, locally winds could gust up to 30 just east of here, anywhere from say around Monroe, Wadesboro, winds gusting to 35 miles an hour. And you go east of there, over towards areas around Scotland County, over towards Laurinburg, Lumberton, winds gusting to 45 up to 75 mile an hour wind gusts along the Carolina coastline. Once again, did want to show you those winds are gusting well over 55 miles per hour around Charleston and Hilton Head there in South Carolina. You can see the heavy rain pounding Charleston, South Carolina. Storm surge is a major problem there. For us locally, look for temperatures today, low 80s. A couple showers if possible this afternoon. For tomorrow, sunshine at 89, more of the same on Saturday. Sunday is going to be a hot one. Game Bank of America Stadium, 91 degrees. We'll hit about 90 on Monday. Another chance of storms by late Tuesday. That's the weather word.